When you add a custom domain to your Microsoft Entra ID tenant, you're taking a big step toward aligning your cloud identity with your business. But before users can sign in with user@yourcompany.com, you need to verify that you actually own that domain. Microsoft does this through DNS-based domain verification, and while the process is straightforward, you may run into a few bumps. Let's walk through the most common issues you might face and how to fix them. One of the most common problems you might run into is a missing or incorrectly entered TXT record. After you add a custom domain in Entra ID, Microsoft provides a specific TXT record that you need to add to your domain's DNS zone. If you accidentally mistype it, skip saving it, or place it under the wrong level, like www.yourdomain.com instead of the root, verification will fail. How to fix it? Carefully copy the exact TXT value provided by Microsoft Entra. Then, make sure you place it at the root level of your domain. Avoid putting it under any subdomain like www or mail. Even when you've done everything right, verification might still fail simply because DNS changes take time to propagate. It's possible that Microsoft servers just haven't picked up the record yet. How to fix it? Give it time. Wait at least 15 to 30 minutes after making the change. In some cases, depending on your DNS provider, full propagation might take up to 72 hours. Don't delete or modify the record too quickly. Patience pays off here. You might think your domain registrar is also managing your DNS, but that's not always true. Sometimes, DNS is hosted elsewhere, like with Cloudflare or a web hosting company. If you update the record in the wrong place, Microsoft won't see it. How to fix it? Confirm who's actually hosting your DNS. Use a tool like Whois or check with your registrar. Then log into the correct provider to add your TXT record there, not just your domain registrar's portal. If your domain already has multiple TXT records, especially SPF or older verification records, Microsoft might get confused. This often happens if the domain is shared or has been used in other identity setups. How to fix it? Review your DNS settings for duplicate or conflicting records. Remove any outdated verification entries. Also, make sure this domain isn't already verified in another Microsoft Entra tenant. One domain can only belong to one tenant. Domain already in use elsewhere trips up a lot of organizations, especially those that migrate tenants. If your domain was ever used in a previous Microsoft tenant or by another company, it won't be possible to verify it again without removing it first. How to fix it? You need to remove the domain from the other tenant before you can verify it. If you no longer have access to that tenant, reach out to Microsoft support and request a domain release. They'll help you reclaim it. Private domains like corp.local or any internal-only DNS domain can't be verified. That's because Microsoft checks against public DNS, and internal domains simply aren't visible. How to fix it? Make sure your domain is publicly registered and DNS accessible. You must use a domain that can be looked up globally. Internal domains won't work with Microsoft Entra ID. So, what's your key takeaway? Custom domain verification in Entra ID relies on accurate DNS configuration. Most issues are caused by missing records, DNS delays, or incorrect DNS settings. Patience and precision are key. Always copy records exactly as provided and verify them on the correct DNS provider. For stuck or reused domains, Microsoft support may be required to assist with ownership recovery.